Yay, it started recording. Okay. So I was tagged by my friend Angela to do this YouTube survey, and I don't have any sort of editing software on my computer, so I'm going to do this in one take, and it's going to be terribly shitty and really long, and you're going to sit through it, because it's on the internet, and you're gonna watch it. Okay, I don't know the questions that are on this, so let me open the window. Okay. Tell us about your first kiss. Oh my god, okay. So, it was my first ever relationship, and I was 13, and I was really, inexperienced. I had no idea what I was doing, with a relationship or anything. So, I was just kind of like, oh man, I have a girlfriend, this is so cool, this is neat. And then, 8 months went by, and we hadn't done anything, and I was like, okay, alright, I'm still psyched. And it was, a really, not healthy relationship. I don't think she has Tumblr, so she's not gonna see this. Don't tell her that I'm talking about her on the internet. So then, one day at my house, I got a bunch of friends over, and we were gonna, make a video about Cloverfield or something. So, some contest going on about Cloverfield. And, we just got kicked out of a public park because people thought that we were setting things on fire, when it was really this, tiny little 6-year-old kid, and we tried to explain that to the police officer, and he was like, if I catch you in this park again, then, I'm gonna give you a fine, and we're like, but it was not us, and who's gonna believe a group of teenagers when they're accusing a tiny child of burning something? So, we're back at my house, and she's, sitting on my lap in a different room, and she's like, do you want to kiss me? And I was like, okay, well, see, I have an answer, but I want to know, what you want, because, I don't want to, cross any boundaries, and I said this to her, I'm like, I'm not really so sure, if you want to or not, so I just want to, make sure that you're okay with it. And I was really cautious as a 13-year-old. I'm still that cautious. I never make the first move, but she just kind of rolled her eyes and was about to kiss me, and I'm like, wait, there's people in the other room. I'm not sure I'm okay with this. What the fuck? We were dating, and my friends know that we're dating, so what was I afraid of? I don't know. So, I'm like, okay, let's leave the room at separate times so we don't arouse suspicion, and then we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna kiss, it's gonna be great. And she was just, rolling her eyes, what are you doing? So, 2 minutes, and then, 2 flights of stairs later, we're awkwardly sitting on my bathroom floor and kissing for about 30 seconds, and then I'm just like, oh, this is cool, and then she's like, okay, yeah, let's go back downstairs. That was my first kiss, and that was 3 minutes for one question. Fuck, this is gonna be long. Okay, what is the most expensive casual item of clothing you've ever bought? I'm trying to do it in his voice, but I've only ever heard the tell us about your first kiss in his voice, so I don't know how he says the others. Yeah, so the most expensive casual item of clothing you've ever bought is probably my fedora, which I forget how much it was, but I assume I seem to remember it being quite expensive. It's all the way upstairs, though. It is the same distance from where I am to it than as when me and my girlfriend went to go kiss. So it's not worth the effort of getting my fedora, but probably my fedora. Okay, what was the first job you ever wanted as a kid? I don't know. I just remember very adamantly that I did not want to be an astronaut. That was my very least favorite thing. Because I was like, there's too many ways to die in space. I don't want that. I don't want to get hit by an asteroid. I don't want to, I don't want there to be some malfunction. This is me, in the 4th grade, worrying about this shit. I'm like, I don't want there to be some sort of malfunction, and we all get sucked into the vacuum of space. I don't want to go on a spacewalk, and there's a crack in my spacesuit where, it's not on properly, and I die. And, I don't want to get sucked into a black hole. Black holes are my biggest fear. So, I did not want to get sucked into a black hole. And so I just knew I didn't want to be an astronaut. And I figured that's enough of a good answer, against the grain of most childhoods. I'm not going to tell you what I wanted to be, because I don't remember what I wanted to be. Probably an author or something. I remember staying in for recess a bunch of times in grade 5, because I was like, hey, teacher, I want to write. my novel. And she was like, yes, you can write your novel, but you can't do this every lunch because you have to go out and get some exercise in sunlight. And I was like, what are you talking about? I just want to write my novel. And I wrote upwards of 40 pages before I got bored, and it was a great experience because I wrote a novel. No, it was like 12 chapters about like this. It was so weird. It was like fantasy, but then like time travel for some reason. It was called, what was it called? It's called The Curse of Mauritania. And I never ended up explaining what the curse was in those 40 pages. And I remember being influenced a lot by the Bartimaeus trilogy. I remember the main character was kind of a ripoff of Bartimaeus, but whatever. There was a giant spider. It was cool. Okay. Tell us about your group of school friends. I've kind of lost touch from my group of school friends from elementary, which is really disappointing because I had this great friend, Nick, and I haven't seen him in a really long time, which is really disappointing. I keep posting on his Facebook, like, hey, I text him a bunch, hey, and I don't think he checks his Facebook, and I don't think he checks his text. I don't even think he turns on his phone. So, and he goes to school, like, next to my house, like, literally next to my house. I can see the school from my window, so he has no excuse. Nick, you have no excuse if you watch this. Hang out with me. My group of school friends is really great. I have like some really great friends from high school. I'm in like college now. It's not really college. It's weird. It's the Quebec system. It's dumb. No, actually, it's actually kind of nice. Anyway, I'm in like a college now. So I have a group of friends from there. That group of friends I went with them to the Occupy Montreal thing, like Occupy Wall Street, but in Montreal. Yesterday, which was really great. I started a dancing circle outside of a bank, and we all just started dancing, and my friend Haley was really uncomfortable. Like, she was really visibly uncomfortable and really did not want to be there because she was afraid of getting caught on film. You got caught on film, Haley. Now people know you were there. I'm sorry. You can email the person and tell them to delete the video. This is 7 minutes. I'm terrible. Only 2 questions. Anyway, yeah, my group of school friends is great. My friend Jesse sucks. He's the worst. No, he's great. I love him. I love him. Don't hate on Jesse. He has a really funny Tumblr. I don't remember what it's called, but it's very funny, and I'll post it because it's funny. Patrick doesn't go to my school, so I can't call him a school friend, so I can't talk about how great he is. But, yeah, I have great school friends. This is the worst answer to a question. I'm just being like, yeah, they're great. I have a bunch of them over every week to watch Doctor Who. Oh! Yeah, me and my friend Max, I don't go to school with him. I can't talk about him. But, my friend Mikey, who I went to high school with, wore the costume, so me and my friend Max made that half-assed Dalek costume. That's a fez over there. So yeah, I have cool friends, is basically what's going on here. What was your name, yo kids? Hogarth Stormageddon. It's not a question. Okay, who do you want to answer the survey? Oh, I'm done! Tagging! Okay. I tag... Will I regret doing this? Will I regret doing this? I will not regret doing this. I tag all of my followers who care enough to watch this video and have gotten this far. You are all tagged. Have fun. I did it! I made this video, and it was a piece of crap, and it's... Okay, I'm just gonna wait 17 seconds so that it's exactly 9 minutes long, so I can be like, I just made a 9-minute YouTube video. Hang on, there's 10 seconds left. Should I talk in a cool British accent? Should I? Nah.